Hey beautiful people, it's Rickita and I'm back with another video. So in this video, I want to talk to you guys about the best time to start building your credit. So I was talking to one of my clients yesterday and he was talking about, hey, what happens when market collapse? They're saying that we're going into a deep recession. Should I even be trying to build credit? Should I even try to get credit cards? And my response to that was, always build your credit until they literally shut everything down. That's what I would say to do. Because I remember during the COVID times where a lot of people stood still, and I was like, I don't think y'all should buy during this time either. But then that ended up being the best time to get the great interest rates, right? So while everybody else is being scared to get credit or build credit, right now is really the best time so you can start building your credit. Now, this is the thing. Anytime you may be watching this video a year after, 2 years after I even make it, it may be a great time for you to start building credit at that time. But this is the thing. If you cannot pay your bills right now and you're very dependent on credit, I don't think right now will be a great time because you may use too much of your credit cards. You want to get yourself further into debt. If you guys are going to build credit right now, be very strict with your budget. That's all I can say. Be very strict with your budget. Do not spend your credit cards on other things that's not necessities or or something that's not going to push you forward in terms of your business or anything that can bring you more money. That's the thing. Because a lot of people, they're going to get the credit, start building their credit, get all these credit cards, and then they're going to spend it on things that they shouldn't spend their credit cards on. Then they're going to get further into debt and then they're going to have problems. So just understand that. But if you guys need to start building credit, I don't care if you have like collection of your credit reports, charge offs on your credit reports, a bankruptcy too. Somebody called me yesterday saying, hey Rickita, I have a bankruptcy, I need to start fixing my credit, getting this stuff done. The first thing I tell you guys to do is remove those accounts. Now, I have a free dispute letter that you guys can use. And if you guys look down below in the description or maybe in the comments too, then you guys will see this right here. And this is the 5 ways to increase your credit score 60 points in 60 days. Whenever you do that 60 points in 60 days, whenever you click that link and fill out your information, I automatically send you a dispute letter for your collections. And I also send you a dispute letter for inquiries, and then also a letter that you can send in for any account that's in your credit report, whether it's charge-offs, bankruptcies, foreclosures, late payments, anything that's on your credit reports. I give you guys that dispute letter. So you guys need to start cleaning up your credit. Now, I don't care if you're in a lot of debt right now or you like, Rickita, I am behind on my bills. It's nothing to pay 63 cents. I think that's how much it costs for a cent. I mean, for a stamp. Go ahead and go to the dollar store, get you a pack of envelopes, 40 envelopes for $1.25, and go ahead and get you some stamps and start disputing the negative accounts on your credit reports, because these accounts sometimes are not going to come off right away. And that's just me being honest. These accounts are not going to come off right away, but as long as you keep starting to remove the accounts from your credit reports, even if you were to get a few accounts deleted every month, by the end of the year, you'll be way better off than you are right now. And I'm telling you guys this based off of experience. Like with me personally, I told you guys like, oh, I was able to get $70,000 worth of credit in 6 months. But then I told you guys I messed that up too. Like I messed it up. I didn't know how to budget or maintain credit at that time. All I know was they was giving me credit cards and I was taking it. So I was happy that I got the credit cards, but I messed it up. So what I had to do was I had to start removing those accounts. All those charge-offs I had to start removing those from my credit reports. So I just started disputing it. I first had to learn how to do it first, which is why I learned how to do it to teach you guys. But first I had to learn how to remove them accounts from my credit reports. But I just started disputing those accounts, working to get those accounts deleted from my credit reports. And then slowly I started to build up my credit. Now, if you want the process to go faster while you're trying to build your credit, I do suggest you get some accounts that are cheaper. And when I say cheaper, I mean, if you guys do not have the money right now, I'm going to go over the accounts that you can get where you don't have to pay a lot of money to get started, or a low amount that you have to pay every month. And then also I'm going to go over different credit cards that's secured, that was graduate. I do suggest that you guys go that route because I actually went that route myself. I got secure credit cards that was going to graduate and I let them graduate. And then I went back and asked them, can I get a regular credit card too? Can I do, without secured, after I got in good standing? So let me show you guys the different credit cards I do suggest. And keep in mind too, try to get credit cards that can pre-qualify you without a hard inquiry, because I don't want you guys to have a lot of hard inquiries on your credit reports. So here is the best credit cards for bad credit. So if you guys have bad credit, most likely if you think about building your credit is bad, then these are the best cards for you. Now, the first one I always talk about is the Self Visa card. Now, I really love the Self because this one right here, they don't care what your credit look like at all. They're willing to give you a credit card. So I love, love, love that. So with this one, you have to get their installment account first. And then once you have their installment account, then they'll allow you to graduate. They'll allow you to get their Visa card. So it's not really graduate. They'll allow you to get their Visa card, which is the one that's right here. So you got to have at least $100 in your account, and then make sure that you pay on time for 3 consecutive months, and then they'll allow you to get this Visa card with no credit check at all. Like, you guys can go from, like, say if you file bankruptcy, or this not even go based off of that. Say if your credit score is in the 550s, 530s, you guys can easily get your credit scores in the 600 by just making sure you have 4 credit cards reporting. So apply for 4 different credit cards, 2 installment accounts. You can get this Self right here, and then also you guys can get, well, the credit builder card is another one. I'll come back to that. You guys can get the kickoff account. This one also have an installment account where you can pay $10 per month. So get 4 credit cards and then get that installment account. If your credit score is really bad, and I'm talking about all these different credit cards, you can't get any. The credit builder card is guaranteed going to give you a credit card. I think they do not do like Nevada, and they also don't do Wisconsin, but double check. They may have changed it. They may have made a way where they can give you a credit card, but they'll allow you to get 2 credit cards and they report to the credit bureau before you can get the credit card in the mail. So I really, really love the credit builder card because they're on top of everything, you guys, and they're going to report very quickly. How you guys are going to build your credit is by having companies say that, yes, Rickita, or whatever your name is, Rickita is paying on time every month, and she's keeping the balance low. She's doing good with this credit, and everybody like, oh, you're doing good with that credit. You probably gonna do good with me too. Here's $1,000. Here's $3,000. That's how that is going to work, you guys. Now, you guys have that credit builder card. You can think about the kickoff. They also have a $750 account that you guys can look into. So definitely look into getting that one. You're going to pay about $5 per month. Now, I was talking to somebody yesterday when it came down to the kickoff account. I told them that if you are going to do the kickoff, don't do like the 12 months, because you got to buy an ebook or a product, right? Get something where it's going to be 2 months, and then set a reminder on your phone. You can just say, hey Siri, set a reminder for me to buy another product with kickoff in 2 months.
Okay, added.
She added the reminder. So she's telling me on the 14th of June, I have to buy another product. So buy something that's only 2 months, because that's going to give you a low utilization. If you get something more than that, then your utilization, like if you get the 12-month thing or 18 months, then that means that your utilization is going to be 13%. And that's very bad. I want the utilization under 5%. Now, some of the other cards that you can get, remember I told you, get some secure cards. They're going to graduate. Discover is a great one. Discover, you can put a deposit down. Usually about 8 months is going to graduate, and they're going to give you a higher limit when they graduate you. So definitely check out the Discover. They can pre-qualify you without a hard inquiry. So try to see if they can pre-qualify you. Also, you have the TUMO credit card. I love my TUMO credit card, but if you spend anything on your TUMO credit card, it's going to be due in a few days. It's a charge card. It's not like a credit card where you have a due date and you can pay it on a due date. It's not like that, okay? But with the TUMO, they can pre-qualify you without a hard inquiry. Plus, they're going to look into your bank account and not your credit. Like, they're not going to look at your credit at all, which is why you're not going to get a hard inquiry. But definitely look into Tumo. That's a great one for you. Also, M Rewards, it's another secure credit card. You could put a $200 deposit down on this in about 3 to 6 months, sometimes 7 to 8 months. It's going to graduate to a $2,000 credit card. So definitely get that one. Also, the Pedal One Visa card, they're going to look into your banking history and also looking to look at your credit reports. So if you want to get those one, definitely check it out. It may be a great option for you. Capital One is a platinum. This is a secure credit card. They can pre-qualify you without a hard inquiry. This one, you're going to put a deposit down between $49 and $200. So definitely check this one out. And Capital One, they have so many different credit cards. I just suggest, when I say get the 4 credit cards, get that one secure with them. Don't get 2 secure. Just get the one secure credit card with them. Wait till that graduate, or wait till your credit score go up a lot, and then you can go ahead and pre-qualify for one of their other credit cards. Open Sky Visa card. This is another great one for you. The Open Sky, they can pre-qualify you without a hard inquiry. And then also they actually not going to check your credit at all. So no inquiry at all. They can actually give you up to $3,000. So definitely check this one out. Also, and that one is secure. It is not going to graduate. I forgot to say that. Discover it student Chrome. If you're a student, go ahead and pre-qualify for a Discover student card, because they don't care if you don't have credit. They can possibly still give you that credit card. If you guys had a bankruptcy before and you're looking for another credit card, Credit One Bank is a great credit card for you. This one can pre-qualify you, but just check the annual fees for this credit card and all the other credit cards I'm going to tell you next. So you guys have the Mission Lane. Double check the annual fees for the Mission Lane. I actually have the Mission Lane card, so I don't like that it have an annual fee, but it's great when you guys want to start building up your credit. Okay, so definitely check out this one. This one can pre-qualify you without a hard inquiry, so that's a great one for you. Credit Strong, I really don't want to talk about that one. Prosper, this one can pre-qualify you without a hard inquiry, and they'll let you know how much they can pre-qualify you for. So that is really good. Milestone, this is a great one. Pre-qualification, no hard inquiry. Indigo, pre-qualification without a hard inquiry. Destiny, again, pre-qualification without a hard inquiry. Check these annual fees. That's the biggest thing. Now, when it comes down to these different credit cards, just try to get 4 of them. That's the goal. Try to get 4 of them. Let them report to the credit bureaus for you. It's going to start building up your credit, and then you can go ahead and try to get other credit cards. Now, if you guys need help with this, you want to increase your credit score, I do have my 60 points in 60 days. That's how I'm teaching you guys how to increase your credit score, 60 points in 60 days. Like, I literally have so many people that increase their credit score more than 60 points, and it was in less than 30 days. So I'm meeting up with people and I'm telling them, okay, this is the first step. And then we meet up 4 times throughout the whole 60 days. And I tell them each step what they need to do. And I review their credit reports each time we meet up. So it's like almost every 2 weeks we meet up and we figure out how we can get you 15 points or more. Because the goal is, if we can get 15 points every time we meet up, then after our 4 meetups, you should be at 60 points. Some people are getting 80 points. One of my clients got 87 points. So, and that was just in 2 weeks. So definitely check that out. If you guys have any questions, definitely let me know. I'm definitely here for you guys. Hopefully I will see you on my next meetup. I meet up every other month. I start a new group, because we start in groups. We do the same thing at the same time. We actually have a meetup later on today. So definitely check this out and let me know if you have any questions. Bye-bye.